that's that one or that one. Yeah, okay. That is what you swim. You swim in a straight line, okay? And the straight line distance is the distance you are swimming. We travel the blue line or the red line, okay? So when you get down to here and you can see the cap and you think, oh yeah, but I can just swim to that. If I think that you can swim to it, we will tell you. Pull your fucking finger out and swim your bollocks off or your tits off, whichever way around you want to talk to it, and you may end up being there, okay? But, and the premise is that I can point you into the tide for an hour and a half and you might just about, by the skin of your teeth, make it, yeah? Or we can point you parallel with the tide and the tide will push us around and sweep us straight into Wissant Bay in an hour and 20 minutes.
You know what? I understand between that and
It's the same. If I point you
It's
into
the
the
same.
tide and push you and get you to get there, it will take an hour and a half. It takes an hour and 20 minutes to get around the corner into the bay because the tide will naturally swoop you in.
yeah, so it's the same.
It's the same thing, but
Stay with the
one is a lot more hard effort for everybody.
Yes.
One's the more natural flow. I go with the natural flow. Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
So please do stay with the boat. I know we've spoken about feeds and bits and pieces. The one thing that I just is salt water. Okay, understand that in some way you will end up having some salt water intake. Okay, because obviously of what we're doing. Jeff, not picking on anybody. Maybe something that you need to think about is that when you were feeding, you were doing a really good job, but you were feeding with your mouth open and you're squirting the bottle in. Yeah, okay. With your mouth open, the weather's been really nice. If we get a little bit of a chop and you've got the backslash off the side of the boat, it's going into your, and you're intaking that. The more intake into your stomach, obviously things happen and the body will go, I don't want this in my body, it needs to get out. You start being sick. Yeah, so the feeding thing of trying to, when your crews are passing you any items that you have liquids in, make sure they're shut. The lid is pushed down, the opening is closed. You as the swimmers should be opening that to then intake it, okay? However you go about doing it, without preferably trying to get any salt water in.
Yeah.
The other problem is from your crew's point of view, if for some reason the lid does come adrift and they